beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalia and I am an holistic vocal coach and also professional crossover singer. And this one was a request by you guys. Viki Gabor singing Black to Black. Ooh, one of my favorite songs by the amazing Amy Winehouse, which I think we're all greatly missed, right? But before we're gonna dive in, guys, are you subscribed? Are you part of our growing family? Definitely make sure you're hitting the subscribe, hitting the bell, so whenever you're requesting whoever you want me to react to in the comments below, you know when it's up first thing, okay? And also join in for lives, for tutorials, for guided meditations, for so much content you don't want to miss, that it's not out there. So definitely hit the subscribe, join our growing family. And if you are a singer and you want to learn how to go to the next level, I have a free 3-day vocal challenge just for you. All you gotta do is hit the link down below in my description bar, the first one, and just insert your name in your email and I'll send you the free training right away into your inbox. With that, guys, let's start reacting.
Ooh, hey, 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 hey. He left no time to regret, kept his word with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high and my tears dry, get on without my God. You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all the things that we went through. And I tread a trombone track, my odds are stacked, I'll go back to black. We only said goodbye with words, I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to, I go back to us. I love you much, it's not enough. You love low and I love pop, and life is like a pipe, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words, I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words, I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. I go back to black, 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 black. Hey, I go back to black, black. I go back to, I go. We only said goodbye with words, I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words, I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black, black, black.
Love. Not bad. Ooh, okay, not bad at all, Vicky. I don't know how old she is. I don't know where she's from. First time I heard her, and I don't really know her background. And this is actually good. You know, it's like that, The Voice, when you have a blind audition, nobody sees you, they just hear your voice. And I tried to kind of close my eyes and really kind of dive into her singing, you know. She's singing in this radio show, live. I don't know, she looks to me like she's 13, 14, I don't think more than that. And, you know, there's so many great things in her voice and how she sings. I think, first of all, this is not an easy song. It's definitely very, very, requires a lot of maturity. You know, the song is about addiction. The song is about, you know, that cycle, that black, right? So it's definitely requires that type of depth to really go there. And I think she did something very unique with this song. She kind of lightened it up a little bit. I think she made it a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more light, a little bit more, it kind of gave me a different vibe, if that makes sense. And not as heavy as the song kind of is. She's a great, you know, it's very interesting. And I always say that it's very important to make the song yours. Don't sing like the original singer sings, because this has already been done. You don't want to do that. You want to make it yours. And she did something very interesting, and I have a video tutorial about how to make your song and what you're singing unique and yours, and really grab people's attention. And she did one of the things that I talked about in that video. She changed the melody, she changed the rhythms. She really made it different. So if I would expect for a specific musical choice that Amy did, right? Here she goes, and she goes higher there. Or she's doing a little improv there, or she changing a little bit the melody or the rhythm, or something that it just throws me off, and I'm stopping the comparison game, because we all naturally do that all the time. Every piece of information, everything we watch, we're trying to connect to something we heard before. This is just how our brain works. So this is great, because this is how you really make your audience to listen to you, grab their attention by doing something different, something they would not expect. You know, very simple guitar, her singing. Again, there's a lot of maturity, there's a lot of musicality. I see how she knows how to control her voice. I love when she's doing this with her hands, because it makes her sound more legato, more long lines. And this is something that, you know, it could be a stylistic choice, because it's more upbeat and she wanted to make the phrases a little bit shorter, but I feel she could do more of that long lines, and then really let her voice to kind of give me more of that vibration. Go all the way to the end of the phrase. Don't cut it too short. And I think it's all connected to the breath support. I think if she really would breathe more, really let her breath support her voice, and not really let her muscle singing the different notes, and she would have more air towards the end. And again, it's nerves, it could be many different things, but it all comes back to the breath. And I always talk about it, and I'm actually going to do soon a free masterclass, because I have an amazing vocal course that is coming up that you definitely don't want to miss, talking about breath support, something that people just don't talk about. And it just blows my mind every time a new student comes to me. They tell me, yeah, you know, I took lessons, but nobody shows you how the diaphragm works, how your vocal folds work, how it's all connected, and why the hell it's so important to really focus on breath and have a good breath support that does not require tension on the holding muscles or tightening up the stomach, which a lot of singers think support means. It's actually the completely opposite. But it's a great way to also see how she knows how to use her voice in a more straight tone, and where to put a little bit more head voice and have the breathiness of her voice. She really knows how to work her voice. She really knows how to control her instrument, and this is beautiful. So interpretation is amazing. I love her vibe. I love, like, she's a little Amy Winehouse. You know, she has that something interesting about her. You know, she's definitely has something unique about her look, about her approach to singing, and again, that the ability to control, to jump from sound to sound, to do all those ornamentations, the musical ornamentations. And she sounds, you know, she's young. I kind of want to know more about her, you know, but she looks to me like on her 13, 14, 12 maybe. And I mean, considering that, it's just like, wow, the level of maturity this girl has, it's above and beyond, right? It's amazing. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. It just comes to show you it's not about age. It's about actually kids having an easier time to sing because they have less of those stories, those limited beliefs that we all kind of put on ourselves for no reason. And, you know, we think that there's rules or there's a certain way to sing things or certain things to do things in order to be successful or sound good. But kids don't have these rules, they just sing. And we all had this kind of ability just to sing and play around with sounds, right? We didn't have to work hard for it. It just came through us. Yes, we need to repeat things, we need to work on things and make them better, but it had sense of just freedom and just ability to sing and play around with sounds and just make mistakes or whatever. You don't even think like that. This is the ability that I think we all need to bring back, right? And have more in our practice, in our performances, because it's just such a delight to watch that as an audience, and also as a singer. It just feels like flying. It just feels like flying. So with that, guys, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you so much for your requests. As always, keep them coming in the comment section below. I would love also to react to you guys. So if you are an aspiring singer or you're a singer or whatever, trust me, I would love to react to you guys. So trust me, I'm never gonna put anybody down. Only supporting and only learning, because I believe we can learn from anybody and from anything. So definitely put yourself there. And also, if you want to learn how to be a better singer, I have a free 3-day vocal challenge that is really going to take you to the next level, not just technically, but spiritually, mentally, and emotionally and physically. All that together. That's why I'm a holistic vocal coach. Just technique, it just doesn't work. You got to approach everything else to be in that high peak state as a singer. So guys, with that, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in our reaction or tutorial.